Good morning, everyone. I had a chance to wake up here at the Grand Canyon and watch the sunrise. Let's go take a look. Nature. So today's plan, I'm gonna go back up to the Desert View Watchtower, and I might as well get some gas before I take the drive up to Flagstaff. I'm gonna be taking the 64 down to the 89, and I think it should take maybe a couple hours to get to Flagstaff. By the way, I used my road shower thing last night and I almost froze to death. That was really, really cold. So yeah, definitely don't do that at night. All right, my truck is all loaded up. Everything inside the cab is all cleaned up. I also have my bed all organized. Oh, look, you can actually see the tower from here. There it is. I actually don't even know if I'm allowed to sleep here, but gas here really isn't that bad. I get 87, so $4.80 a gallon. That's not too bad. So I'm gonna just get some gas here at Desert View, and there's a campground that still says it's full. Here at Desert View, there's like a market deli pretty close to the tower, but I don't think they're open yet. So I'm just gonna take a walk over to the watchtower one more time and take a look at the canyon. See you later, watchtower. So I'm gonna head back down to Flagstaff, and it says it's about 82, 85 miles from here. So that's gonna be like an hour and a half, give or take. Let's get this show on the road. Look guys, wild cows. Look at them go. Next to the Grand Canyon. No big deal. Now entering a fee area. Nice. Coming down from the Grand Canyon on the 64, there's this vista point, and it's supposed to be a charge to get in, but I think it may just be too early. It's 7:55 a.m. and there's nobody over there in that little stand, and it said just pass through, so that's exactly what I did. What's over there? These I think are supposed to be like vendors and jewelry and fruits and trinkets and snacks and whatever, but they're still not here. Look how steep that is. Wow. I think that's a part of the Colorado River. Just take a look at how deep that is. You can maybe even count how many striations there are on that cliff. It goes back like how many years? 50 years? So I follow this walkway from over there. There's a main walkway right there with all those vendors that comes down here. And it actually allows you to go all the way to the very end. So that's where I'm going. Oops, dead end. That's more like it. It's a weird little corner fence thing. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot, that's scary. Whew, that's steep. Whew, wow. Got me shaking. I'm super out of breath. Climbing up that, I don't know. I'm just out of shape, I guess. But this is all the market stuff. Maybe they open at 8:30 or 9, or maybe they're just closed today. I saw some other markets along the 64. While I was driving, people were starting to set up. So I feel like if this place opens anytime soon, there probably should be people here already, but I don't know. What's today? Friday. I would imagine this place would be popping on a Friday, but yeah, there's nobody here. But anyways, this place is really cool. If you go to, what's that place called? The Watchtower place. If you go there, just go east on the 64, maybe about 10 miles, and you'll see signs for like Vista Point or Viewpoint or something like that. I actually almost drove past it because of the fee. I really didn't want to pay to look at anything because there's just so much to see here in the Grand Canyon. But when I noticed that there was nobody here, I kind of figured that there was going to be nothing here. Or I mean, there was going to be nobody. I took my chances. I made a U-turn and I came here and it was free. Now keep going to Flagstaff. So I've turned off of the 64 onto the 89, and it's just a long stretch of road that goes from the canyons over there all the way down over to Flagstaff, Arizona. I think I'm about 50 miles away, but there's like this old abandoned building here. There's like some tanks that are all covered up in graffiti. This one here, I'm not sure. I don't think it's a gas station because it doesn't, or maybe it used to be because there's like the concrete, they're all covered up and stuff. That over there is like an old abandoned hotel, so I'm gonna take a look at that one. Can I get some service around here? Dang, I've been waiting like 2 minutes. Yeah, this definitely looks abandoned, but I think it's really cool. Super bright lights, paint, and it's just off the side of the road. It looks like I can actually climb up to the top. Ah, man, they fenced it off. All right, let's go look at the other side. This is the other side. American rent is due. Yeah, that sucks. I made it over here to Flagstaff, Arizona. I don't really have much planned to do here. I think I'm just gonna visit the visitor center. And then after, there's a coffee shop called Fire Creek Coffee something something. Got myself an horchata latte from the Fire Creek Coffee Company. Twin Arrows in 1 mile. I made it to Twin Arrows, but look, one of the arrows fell down. So it's not even Twin Arrows anymore. And I doubt anyone's even gonna come and fix this. So I guess that's it, that's history. Twin Arrows is no more. That's crazy. I'm glad I was able to see at least one of them still up because eventually that's gonna come down. Nobody's really gonna come here and fix it unless somebody comes and restores this area. I'm gonna walk around this building area, all abandoned, it's all graffiti, and they're all open. So let's see if we can get in. Oh shoot, that scared me. Holy smokes. That's actually really scary. About 5 miles away from the Twin Arrows is a place called Twin Guns. And I'm not quite there yet, but I found this abandoned building and I was able to pull my truck in. Look at that. It's got these huge bay doors. If I had known this was here, I probably would have camped here overnight. Kind of looks sketchy, but I think I'd be okay. It's an old gas station. We are now at Two Guns. We just came from that gas station there and drove along this dirt road. It's kind of rocky. Old buildings here are all made out of like stone and dirt and whatever, but they're still standing. There's quite a few of them. Like there's one here, there's a number of them over there, and even more over there. That bridge, I wonder if that's the original Route 66. Maybe it is. There is a road going all the way over here to this bridge, so maybe that is Route 66. This is Highway 40 right here that basically bypassed the entire Route 66. Yep, so that bridge over there does take you on the original Route 66 that follows this road here. And it runs right along Highway 40 all the way to the side over here. And you can even see it on the map, Highway 40 and then old US 66. Okay, I checked the map and this road does just follow Highway 40 up until it gets to the crater point. There's a crater landmark over here, which I kind of wanted to go check out, but I really need to cover a lot of ground today, so I may just skip this one. But right after that crater landmark, it forces you to hop right back onto the 40. This is pretty crazy. I'm just riding on dirt road. Oh no, oh, I thought it ends right here. Nope, keeps on going. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'm glad I got a truck. Right here's a sign for the meteor crater. So I'll just drive 2 more miles on this road, and then right after that it puts me back onto the 40. I definitely wasn't expecting to do much off-roading today, but this is pretty fun. Yeah, this is really cool. Highway 40, everyone's just zooming by me and I'm going like 10 miles an hour. Dang, man. So I came along this road and based on the map, I was supposed... Oh, I think I'm leaking some water. Uh-oh. Yeah, my water jug just spilled. Anyways, I just came from that road expecting to go all the way to the meteor crater. I'm only a mile away, but it looks like it's fenced off now, so I can't keep going. There's these tunnels that lets me go to the other side of Highway 40, and I'm wondering if my truck can fit. I'm sure it's wide enough. It may actually look tall enough. I think I'm gonna take a walk. Oh man, this is sketchy. I'm gonna walk across to see if there's a way for my truck to get out on the other side. Otherwise, I'm turning back around. Look, we're like under the highway. Yeah, I see dirt bikes coming through here. I think my truck should fit. Oh no, there's not even a road anymore. I'm glad I walked over here first. See, it's all fenced off. I guess I'll go back. All right, I'm turning around. That was a fail. If you're coming from Two Guns going east on the 40, I wouldn't bother riding on the 66 unless if you have a truck and you just want to go explore. Eventually you're gonna have to turn around. If you have a little car or something, I wouldn't even suggest coming over here. Stopped at a small city called Winslow just to top off some fuel and reset my road snacks, and then we should be good to go. Hey, let's keep going to Albuquerque. Jackrabbit trading post. There's like a giant jackrabbit statue here, and even a Volkswagen Rabbit. Hey buddy. Just a few miles past the Jackrabbit trading post, there's another spot called Geronimo. I think that might be it. Here it is right here. So this place is pretty cool. Geronimo, that's the guy right there. That's him. This is supposed to be the world's largest petrified tree. I think that's what they claim. I actually don't know if these were all from the same tree, or maybe they're just kind of laid around here. But that's pretty crazy. These are, or were, trees at one point, and now they're completely turned into stone. I think I'm free to kind of just roam around this area, I think. This is what they used to cross America with, like way back then. Lewis and Clark stuff. This right here, look at this guy. No suspension, imagine. And there's no roads too, so, oh, this one's got some suspension to it. Leaf springs on the seats. That cannot be comfortable. Next up is going to be Petrified Forest National Park, which is about 10 miles away. All right, I made it to the Petrified Forest National Park Visitor Center. There's a main road called Forest Road or something like that. I don't really know, but I see on the map that there may be some kind of like off-road trail that I could possibly take and then hop back onto the main road when I have to. But basically, once I take that loop all the way around the national forest, it just kind of backtracks on the 40 just a tiny bit, maybe like a couple miles, which isn't too bad. Just finished lunch at the visitor center, and I got myself a little guy here, little park ranger. So now I'm gonna get ready to go on the road. It should only take me about 45 minutes or so. And also that off-road trail that I thought I could take my truck on, it's like a hiking trail, so I'm gonna have to just stay on the main road. We made it to the Painted Desert Inn here in the middle of the National Forest. That's crazy. These clouds too. What a great day. Oh, what? They have ice cream? I'm gonna have to check that out. Right off to the side, you'll see this on the stone, U.S. Geological Survey benchmark. Elevation 5,826 feet, 1934. I'm inside the Painted Desert Inn, and they turned it into a museum. Here on the second floor, they have like this petroglyph. All right, guys, we made it to the end of the road inside of the Petrified Forest National Park. And this is, I think this was actually the Route 66 directly this way, going all the way this way. I don't know if you can tell that on camera, but it's kind of like it's like an imaginary line sort of with the grass, the way it grew back. So you can see it right here, and then all the way across this way also. See how there's like that line. So I think that's how Route 66 originally went through. Oh, you know what? Mind blown. That's why they put this on there and even this bumper, because that's where Route 66 originally ran. Anyways, that is the Route 40 or Highway 40, and that's gonna take me all the way down to New Mexico. So I didn't realize that Petrified Forest National Park actually goes past the 40 highway. So I guess I'm just gonna keep going until I can't anymore. They said it's like one big loop, so I'll just keep driving until I can't anymore. Actually, I did not prepare for this huge off course in Petrified Forest National Park. So I'm gonna turn around. I actually only got about 10 miles into the forest. I'm gonna turn back around to hop back on the 40 because I am really trying to get to New Mexico by tonight. Back on Highway 40, we should be in New Mexico in the next hour or so. I just got to Fort Courage, which is the second to last stop in Arizona before I go into the border of New Mexico. And this is, I think, another abandoned gas station. And then there's like this watchtower. I don't know if I can enter this. Yeah, maybe not. Let's see what this little cabin's about. Ooh, a lizard. Walkers inside. Demon inside. Kayla has a small Richard. Human AIDS. Wow. This place is great. Send nudes. Let's get out of here. I just made it out here to Yellow Horse Trading Post, and along this route there's like a couple other trading posts over there. There's like a TP trading post or something. This one here is the best Navajo and Zuni jewelry. Yellow Horse. This is the last spot that I'm stopping before I go to the border to New Mexico. Oh look, there's even stuff up there. There's like a black bear, bald eagle, fierce bald eagle, and reindeer. Pretty cool. I've been meaning to get one of these jackets again. This one is only $12.99. Not bad. I just got a new jacket, and I spoke with the guy in there. He was actually super nice. So that painting or that mural has been there for like 30 years. He said it was like made by some local artists and stuff. These animals, the guy said that actually was a lot more in the past, but because it's so windy, they kind of just get blown off. And he did say that about 15 years ago, there used to be an actual goat that would climb up there and just kind of hang out with these guys, which is pretty funny. So anyways, this road right here, he told me that this actually is the original Route 66, and I can take this all the way down. But right here, just a couple miles up, is the border to New Mexico already. But I can continue riding it all the way up to Gallup, New Mexico, which was my first stop anyways. Mile 0 into New Mexico. Let's go. I'm going through the city of Gallup, and look what's on the trains next to me. Mini tanks. Look at them go. There's a whole train. Took a little break off the I-40, and we've made it over to the Continental Divide, elevation 7295. Basically, this section here separates all the rainfall from the east to the west. passing through the small town of Grants, and they have this tank on display. It's the same tank that was on the train, I think. I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about tanks, but look at that. That's pretty cool. I wonder if this was like donated to the city or something. M42 Duster. I will read this later, or maybe never. I don't know. We are approaching Dead Man's Curve right here, and this is supposed to be really dangerous because of the 100-degree turn, and also there's like deer that pass by, so there's been a few people that have had an accident here and also maybe even fallen off the edge. That was it? What? I guess. Also, this is supposed to resemble an owl. I think they actually call it Owl Rock. Yeah, I didn't see it. Yep, this is it. Rio Puerco Bridge, next right, Historic 66. I think this is where I'm gonna be spending the night. All right, it is about 7:45 p.m. I've made it over to the travel center here in New Mexico, and it's about a 20-mile drive from Albuquerque, but I will make that drive tomorrow. Tonight, I'm gonna try to find a spot that I can stay at here. I do see a couple other cars that are looking like they're setting up to spend the night, like this guy over here. Same setup, just a different location. I'm cooking up some chicken noodle soup right now with a soda on the side.
Chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
I guess I'll just be sleeping here with the sound of these trucks in the background all night. I guess that's better safe than sorry, because at least there's like regular traffic here and I don't have to worry about anything crazy going on. So yep, this is gonna be my night.